We leave from Port Lincoln, which is a short flight from Adelaide in South Australia, where our dive location is the North and South Neptune Islands, which are approximately 40 miles from Port Lincoln. It takes us about 2.5 hours to get here. The Calypso star, she's 57 feet long and it's got a beam of 15 foot, which is 17 metres by 5 metres in the old speak. Diving at the Neptunes, the main thing people can expect to see is sharks, and plenty of them. And the added bonus is that our water here is clear basically all the time. I mean, from the experience that I've had here, if the visibility is not 15 metres or more, there's something drastically wrong. Alright, so if you've liked what you've seen and want to get up close and meet the great white shark, all the details you need to know is on the website there, including our trip departures, prices, what you need to bring, how to get here, and what you can expect when you get here. Once we get out here, we start our burley slick as soon as we arrive. That's basically helps the sharks to find us. I mean, we come here because it's a large colony of New Zealand fur seals, but once we're here, we're relying on the sharks finding our burley slick. Right, after the sharks are here, we get people in the cage 3 at a time, and then the people that aren't in the cage, they stay on board and can take the shots from the top side.
Righty-ho, now Quinton's about to start chucking the burley out, and there it goes, lots of blood and guts and gore. As you can see, all the blood in the water there, heaps and heaps of fish swimming around eating bits of it, and of course hopefully attracting some of the great whites. And now we just wait and wait.
Generally we've got very clear water, and also our sharks are here practically year round. We see sharks at Neptune Islands, anything from 1.5 metres long up to some big 5.5 metre monsters. Every time anyone sees a shark, be it a big one or a small one, yeah, they love it.
Okay, and as you can see now, the waiting game is well set. We've got the first group of guys waiting with their wetsuits, ready to jump into the cage, and all we need now is the sharks to turn up. Plenty of burley, as you can see in the bucket, nice lot of blood and stuff, and that gets continuously chucked in the water, along with a couple of huge baits of tuna and all sorts of other stuff that hang around the edge, just waiting. Beautiful crystal clear water, I reckon probably 80 foot visibility, unbelievable, really fantastic day for it. And now here's yours truly doing his impersonation of the Titanic, which is what it sort of got down to at the end, because we were just waiting around and looking high and looking low, waiting for the sharks to turn up, but things were going very quietly. It was a lovely warm day. As you can see, very calm seas. You could see for miles both outwards and also downwards. As I said before, great visibility. But anyway, the sharks weren't there, and we just kept looking. Hopefully they'll come soon. At last, a fin, but unfortunately it was a dolphin. There were a few of them around from time to time. And so, with it getting really hot and total boredom setting in, some of us jumped into the cage purely to get cool and just to look at the fish. After all, that's all there really was to see down there, lots and lots of fish. And so the end of the day comes along, and even though you saw some great whites, unfortunately they were shots taken from Calypso's website and not sharks that we saw on the day. Rodney Fox, a well-known diver and shark expert, was out there as well, and they didn't really see anything either. So we headed home, and the only thing we saw on the way home were more dolphins swimming in the wake, having the time of their lives, which left us with nothing to do but have a couple of beers on the boat and listen to some music.